Howdy folks, Greyhawk 4x4 coming at you again, your resident vintage gamer. This video is going to be some gaming news, going to be a gaming vlog, kind of a mixture of the two, so let's go. To start off with, I want to give a shout out to one of my most loyal subscribers. He goes by the handle of, I want to make sure I get this right, and I hope I am getting this correct, Taihukai, and he has made a request for me to talk a little bit about Star Wars: The Old Republic, the online MMO that I was a beta tester, and I was a pre-order collector's edition. I've got it sitting back there on the shelf. I was all in on the game, and it went through various stages, and it is now free to play and so forth. But the news that that Ty wanted me to talk about was that they are currently offering to subscribers 12 times the XP for if you are a subscriber. You get 12 times the XP on the class mission storyline, which basically, if you just at 12 times XP, it basically allows you to level your character just doing the class missions, and that is where most of the meat of the story and everything is. It's the one game that is fully voiced over, so everything you do on your class mission, there will be full cinematics with full voiceovers and everything, including your character is voiced over. So if you have ever thought about playing the game, but you hadn't pulled the trigger, this is the time to do it, because doing the class missions and the class quest line all the way up to max level is, without a doubt, an extremely engrossing and fun way to play the game. I mean, there's a lot of people that go in and want to do PvP, and they want to do raids, and that what they call operations and so forth. But if you're a true Star Wars fan, you will love doing the class mission storylines and everything to get you to max level. The other thing that they've done is, and this is only temporary, it's through the summer, I believe, and then they're going to turn it off. So if you were thinking about it, you could get in there and you could max level a couple of characters, whatever, you enjoy the storylines and so forth. But they've also done away with a lot of the tedium when it comes to travel. Like, they're giving you all of the, for lack of a better term, the flight pass up front, so you're not spending a lot of time just running around. You're able to do quick travel and things like that. So they're basically trying to allow you, if you want to get to max level and enjoy the storyline along the way, this is the perfect way to do it. So it's a little bit of a bittersweet topic for me, because I fully intended to stay subscribed continuous, because I was a pre-order beta tester the whole bit, and I was, a subscriber the whole time, and this is something that they're failing at. My credit card expired, and I did not know it, and so I went in to log in one day, and it says, "You're not a subscriber," and I'm like, bullshit. I'm a day one dude. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. What are you talking about? I'm not a subscriber. And then I go on and find out, my credit card's expired, and they never sent me an email. Now, you would think from a business standpoint, that's pretty stupid. That's pretty bad business. You would think you would want to send up all kinds of red alerts to your subscribers saying, hey, just in case you don't know, you're going to expire, and we're not having any way to charge you, and you're going to, because my whole thing was, like they did with World of Warcraft, the people that were subscribers from the get-go and hit the 10-year mark, they sent them that really nice, bronze statue or whatever the heck it was, for their 10-year subscribers. And I thought, well, they'll probably end up doing something like that with Star Wars: The Old Republic. And it wasn't my favorite game, but I sure did enjoy jumping in there and you know, playing my smuggler and everything. And so I thought, you know, especially when they do special things like this with the XP and all that. And so I was really disappointed to find out that it had lapsed. So, and I only missed it by like a couple of days. I wish they would have sent me an email. So anyway, I'm not currently subscribed. I'll probably sign back up now that they're doing this XP thing. And I may, you know, there's Bounty Hunter, there's Imperial Agent, there's Sith, you know, that I want to level, and this is the perfect opportunity to do that and just experience all the storylines, you know. So anyway, thank you, Ty, for lack of a better. I'm just going to call you Ty, so I don't butcher your handle. Thank you for that suggestion. The next thing I wanted to talk about, I reported on this a while back that Wizards of the Coast had come out with their latest version of Dragon Magazine, and they're calling it Dragon Plus. I don't know if you'll be able to see that on my phone, but that's what it looks like. That's what the app looks like. And at the time when I first reported it, it was only available for Apple. They didn't have it for Android. And so they have since, obviously, made it available for Android. And it's a pretty neat little app. You just swipe it to the, and then swipe again, and you get the different articles, and then you can go scroll through the articles. And it's free. So basically what it is, it's a way for them to promote all of their products, which I can't blame them for that. And it's free. So you really can't complain about the app because it's not costing you anything. So it's a great way to keep up to date on, if you are a follower of the Dungeons & Dragons products for 5th edition, it's a great way to keep up to date on that. And they do some interviews and things like that. It's all tied in, you know, with merchandising and product development and promotion and all that stuff. But nevertheless, some of the stuff is an interesting read. And again, it's free. So I thought that I'd let you guys know about that in case that you're on Android and you hadn't checked it out, because I said that it was only available for Apple. That is no longer the case. Next thing. The big game out right now is The Witcher 3. I am not purchasing it yet because I have not finished The Witcher 1 or 2. It's an interesting story for me because I have tried to play the first one several times, and I could not quite figure out the mechanics of combat with the mouse. It was just very strange. It kept telling me, you know, oh, you're going too fast, and da-da-da. Well, I loaded it up the other day, and I have now finally, after X amount of attempts, I have finally figured out exactly how combat works. And now I can actually finish the game. So I am going to work through The Witcher 1 and try to work at least partway through Witcher 2 to understand the continuing storyline before I get into The Witcher 3. And it's killing me because I, like you, have seen the videos. I have seen the screenshots. I have done a little bit of research about The Witcher 3, and it looks freaking amazing. And just some of the features and the depth and everything else about the game. So that is my focus. I want to try and at least get the first one done, get into the second one to understand the storyline and everything, and then maybe jump into the third so that I basically have an overall understanding of the storyline and the world and everything else. If that's a bad idea, do me a favor and let me know below. If it's completely unnecessary where I could just get into The Witcher 3, let me know. If it's a better idea to finish the first two completely, then let me know that as well, so that I don't screw it up, because I will somehow screw it up. So the last thing I want to talk about, going back to the D&D thing, they have gone into their next storyline in the D&D 5th edition world, and it is going to be the storyline of Elemental Evil. And I picked up one of these. This is they call this a booster pack, just like, you know, with magic cards or whatever. But the difference is they are figures. And so I thought that I would do an unboxing, because I haven't looked in here yet, because these are random. You don't know what you're going to get. They tell you that there's an X number of possibilities, and each one of these, I believe, has 4 in it. So I'm going to unbox this right now, and we're going to find out. At least I think I'm going to unbox it. Oh, there is tape on that. So we'll get this open here. Are you shitting me? Are you kidding me? I just got hosed. There's only one figure in here. For 16 goddamn dollars? Are you kidding me? You gotta be shitting me, man. Oh, wait, no, here they are. Okay. They're little ones. There's one, okay. I see what I did. These are just little teeny tiny things in plastic here. I thought that was just wrapping. I thought that was just like, you know, bubble wrap for, okay. Phew. You just saw me about go into a rage there. Yeah, these are tiny. And then you get one that is a little bit larger. Let's see if I can get them out of there. Okay. So there's the water. I believe that's the water elemental. No, this is the air. This is the air elemental. See how that shows up on camera there. That is your air elemental, and that's a decent sized figure, you know. And then each one of these is a little bit, they're tiny. I mean, that is teeny. That is a little, looks like a little, is that a salamander? Let's see here. Yeah, that's a salamander. But that's tiny, and I'm surprised at the size on that. I would have thought that was, and in comparison, so you can see the difference here. You can see the difference here in the size. There you go. How much smaller that is. And then it looks like I've got a humanoid of some type here. Let's see what this one is. Now these are, of course, colored already. They're already pre-painted in, so you don't have to worry about painting them. And that is, let's see here. Warrior, Noble Fighter. It doesn't show on the box which one this is. So it looks like a ranger to me. And I don't know if that's gonna, I don't know what's going on that camera, but it does not like focusing anymore. Let's see if I can get that to focus that way. There we go, maybe. Anyway, so that's the, and for size comparison there, you've got there. And then there's one in here, and this one I can't even tell what this is. Let's see here. Yeah, so it's $15.99. Oh, this one's unpainted. And this one is looks like a dwarf warrior, so you won't be able to see much of that because it's not painted. So basically I got, and he's got an axe. I got 3 painted, well, I should say 2 painted, because that's really not really painted. That's, for $16. So, you be the judge if you think that's worth it. I think that's a little steep price-wise. I think that price should be around $9.99 or at the most $11.99. I think $16. I think $4 for that little thing, because if you're $4 a piece, is a little steep. That's just my opinion, especially when one of them's not even painted. So then you got to go by and you got to paint this one. So I don't know. I wanted to try it out, check it out. That will do it for this. And sorry about the little mini rage there. But I thought if it was going to be 16 bucks for that, I was going to be pissed. So, anyway, we'll catch you guys on the flip side.